Welcome back, everyone. Let's start with a little positivity because we're going to get into the XRP price prediction I have. And, of course, the four horsemen of crypto is, at least at the time of making this video, doing extremely well. It's not the pump where it's like, oh, wow, we're all the way up to the all-time highs. But wait till you see the volatility and what I'm going to show you and where we're looking at in terms of the candles right now, the daily candles. I'm loving it. I did some big buying over the last few days, including yesterday, right after the Fed, and I think it's going to pay off. We'll see. Now, before I get into it, I do want to start with some positivity, a couple shout outs in the Discord. The winners keep winning. I love seeing it. Thank you for the bread recipe, Mo. Money Mitch, no. Thank you for being a member in here. It's a great place. I love seeing the gains that people are doing. Andy, new member in there. I love seeing it as well. 1,800 up. Let's go. Alpha in there dropping some wins. We got all kinds of good things. So people in there, iBeach dropping it, and Swisher Sweets, beautiful. What do we got here? Wired, Stealth, let's go. 808 Tensei, one of our expert traders. Andy, another, like I said, a new member. Tensei in there, Alpha in there. RJB, Arkansas Dog, a lot of new people in there. I love seeing it. And of course, Dr. Known and Swisher Sweets and Fogo and all kinds of good stuff. iBeach in the house. So if you guys aren't in here, first link down below does get you in there. It's 50% off your first month right now, earner tier. You got to use that link though. And of course, it's code MOON. That's where I hope we're going. MOON spells moon, and that's the goal. All right. Second link does get you down. Is the second link? I don't know. Yeah, the second link's webinar. Third link is the Moo promotion. It's going to expire shortly, so make sure you take advantage of that. All right, let's talk. Let's get into it. I'll show you the count right now. So I've been buying more. I'm going to buy more again. There are a few things I'm waiting for to really load the boat. Not that I haven't been loading the boat already. Somebody said, how much you got? Well, you can add it up right here. There's 500,000, a half a million right there. And then you go down to Solana, that's 550,000. Add in another 112,000 there. It's 660 something thousand in this portfolio alone. I've been selling a lot of the exchanges and moving money over to take advantage of some of the ETFs, the spot ETFs I'm expecting, and the fact that this is in my retirement account. People always say, what's the safest place to keep your crypto? Of course, it's your keys, your crypto. So if you keep it in a cold wallet, that's fantastic. But at the same time, I want to keep it in my retirement account. So for everybody who's been asking me in the comments about why don't you have the actual crypto, Mo, it's because it's in my retirement account. I can buy low, sell high, take the gains, not have to pay a penny in taxes because it's in my retirement account. I then wait for the prices to go lower, which I've done in front of you on this channel, and then buy back in. Run it up, sell it, and then it came back down again, and I'm buying again. So this is the third time buying low, and we'll see the whole selling higher. I'm hoping to be able to take some massive gains out of this as we go forward. And of course, if staking is involved with the spot ETFs, that's going to be something to consider. There's so much happening, and we're excited about here, and we'll find out. But I am letting you know that's exactly what I'm doing and why I like it in here. So I'm going to continue to invest into crypto until I get $1 million in crypto. And I've been doing this with a DCA approach to help reduce risk through the Fed, through this, through that, all the different things that could be a catalyst up or down. I continue to buy through all of them. And now I'm about, I wouldn't say 2/3, about 60% in. So I want to get another 40% of money in there. So we'll say a little over 400,000. And that'll be the position I would like to do. So I'm going to sell a little bit of T-bill for those wondering where I'm going to come up with the money. I got about a half mil there. I got about 183,000. So I'll drop about 220,000 in T-bill and move it to the cash, move the cash into crypto over the next few weeks. So for those who are in the Discord, you will get first notification of everything I'm doing. And I'm going to continue to rock and roll. We got the portfolio is now updated over there as well. The expert traders. I'm live trading today at 2 o'clock Eastern. So if you're a member, get ready because we have been on fire with that too. Yeah, that's a private thing I only do in there. Now it moves us into what we're seeing in the chart. So yesterday, volatile day. You had the Fed come out, basically say they're doing 3 cuts over the, today. Well, we should say yesterday's cut. than the next 2 cuts over the next few months. And what do we got that? I think I got that updated here. Let me pull that up. So when we pull this up, you can see October 29th, right before Halloween, should be another cut. Go to December, and that could be another cut. I think the next cut happens, and we'll see about the whole December thing. But right now, they don't got 3 priced in, which is good. That means we could get a little bit of pressure taken off. And so if the data comes in and you start to see some of these cuts get priced more in, you're probably going to see crypto have a good day. All right. If we go all the way out to next year, we can update this a little bit. You can see they're calling for 5 more rate cuts by the end of next year. I would love to see that. My TLT and TMF should do extremely well if that is the case. And that's how I'm playing it. I don't know if it'll work, but that's how I'm going to play it. Now, moving to the daily candles. As you can see, nothing really happening for today's candle yet. I'm guessing by the time the market's open, or even by the time you guys are watching this, this will be not the same as you're looking at right now. Look, there's hardly anything. It's about ready to turn green on us there. Yeah, one more click, and that thing is green like we like to see it. But with that being said, what am I watching for? Well, the bounce off the 13 is what I told you I needed. I said if the Fed comes out, does what they're supposed to do, and we get a nice bounce above the 5 and a confirmation, we're going to be good. Well, we started under here, pushed it up, and we got a nice confirmation back above the 5. What we are looking for now, and I figured it's going to happen by Sunday, I told you this, before the Fed. Remember, I don't come on here and react to the Fed. I actually been doing my moves way ahead of time and telling people what's going to happen. That most likely by the end of this weekend, we will be back up here to the 312 mark, and that's the goal we want. We want to finish above there with a closing candle. And I think that sets us up for the 331 mark. So if we can close right above here, just have a closing candle above there, I think we are going up to 331. If we can confirm, that means a closing candle above, and then open and closing above that, we're going to new highs. That's what I'm looking for right now. I actually think we're going to have a good day today. I know there's nothing here yet. My opinion is that we're going to continue to see a little bit of love from the bulls. Look at the RSI down here, 57, beautiful. Look at the setup here for the bulls, beautiful. Bouncing off the 13, positive actions from the Fed, good words. Basically, if you listen to Jay Powell yesterday, I should say, he came out and he said what? He said, we're looking to cut 3 times. What else did he say? Well, the other big statement out of the day, the inflation we expect in the next 24 months to go back down close to 2%. Well, that's good. Yeah, it just takes time. Everything takes time. What about the jobs? Well, the jobs are, there's a little weakness, but it's not that bad. And so when you hear that, and you hear they're going to cut 2 more times, and the economy's holding up well, yeah, there's some softening, but that tells you money should be flowing into these. Bar none. It really should be for those who control the strings of these markets. And yes, it's not a guy like me. I know you're going to say, hey, Mo, you got a ton of money in there. I'm not rolling with fat stacks of cheddar here. Folks, there are people out there just putting 100 million in, 200 million in, $1 billion in daily. And it's insane. You see old little Mo here putting a $50,000 buy-in. I'm excited about it. But it's nothing compared to these people risking hundreds of millions of dollars, if not $1 billion, in a single day. And so I like what I'm seeing here. The move up was exactly what I was waiting for, what I was expecting. I'm not going to be surprised if by the end of today we hit up to that 312 mark. I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not going to be surprised if you retest the 13 either. So understand that I continue to make my moves, but I also go in knowing what could happen. If we have a closing candle above the 312, it's going to get beautiful. And it's already looking good. But we definitely want to take this out. Good news, too. You guys know how I told you liquidity issues with the Treasury and them raising funds? They are now in their checking account over $800 billion. And that's what I've been waiting for. So that headwind from liquidity issues should start to subside big time. So a lot of things that have made me nervous are no longer going to make me nervous. So now it's just let the people who have the money kind of figure out what they want to do from here on out. I like XRP, the XRP price prediction I got. We retest by the end of this, I'd say Sunday night, that will retest up here to 312. If we can confirm above there, we're going to 331. If we can't get up here and we push back down to the 13, I'm okay with that. I'm not even going to be shocked if we hit the 50, but if we confirm below the 50, that is just not nice. I'm not feeling nicey if they do that. So that's what we don't want to see. That would be shocking to me. You always say, hey, what would shock you? If we confirm below the 50. And we don't want to see that. Now, I want to show you ETH too, a big update on ETH, because this is my biggest position. And ETH right now looking good. I like seeing that. I told you we wanted to bounce off the 13. We did. We're back above the 5. Now, if we can get an opening closing candle here, a really nice green candle, that is exactly what I wanted. And we should get back up above 4,700 by Sunday as well. I'm giving you my prices. I'm telling you what we should do as long as we keep the candles. If these candles don't do that, well, obviously the 13 could get retested at 4,500. I bought yesterday. I know a lot of people were fearful. When I heard so many people afraid of the markets, that they thought it was going to crash, that was all I needed to know, because the charts already look good bouncing off. I wanted to take advantage, so I did add on. Did you buy yesterday? Did you sell yesterday? Did you just hold yesterday? Let me know down in the comments. And for crying out loud, folks, let's crush that like button. Get this one over 1,000 likes. Let me know if you bought, hold, or sold yesterday. And if you took profits, there's no shame in that. That's the ultimate flex. Now, if you haven't done it, like I said, join the membership today over at the Discord. First link down below. Code MOON. And it should be 50% off at checkout, but code MOON, M-O-O-N, spells moon. Get in there. Yeah, and there you go. And then the second link down below does get you to the webinar. This is my 4-step framework for successful technical analysis. This is pure fire. No cost to this one. It's just me teaching you for an hour on what you need to know. And then, of course, the Moo opportunity, exclusive to the channel. This is absolutely huge. Look what they're giving. NVIDIA stock. They have a deposit, $2,000 or more. They have the NVIDIA stock, $50, plus the cash rewards of 100. So take advantage of this. You got to use my link below. But on top of that, 8.1% APY. Like, this is absolutely, no exaggeration, one of the absolute best things I've ever seen. And so if you're not a member over there, I do highly recommend it. And you can, anybody who's 18 or older can use this link. You have to use my link, though. If you don't get the exclusive offer. So you keep that in mind. All right, folks, that's the update from the day. I appreciate you stopping by. I will see you in the Discord.